In life, we are constantly making decisions. Some are small and simple: what to do today, what to say, where to go. But others carry real weight. They affect our future, our relationships, and even our sense of peace. And in those moments, many of us naturally rely on what feels most familiar: our own understanding. We think it through. We analyze. We try to make the best possible decision based on what we know. But Scripture offers a different approach, one that goes beyond human reasoning. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5 and 6, we are given this powerful instruction: trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. These words are simple, but they challenge something deep within us: our desire to be in control. What does it mean to lean on your own understanding? To lean on something means to depend on it for support. So when we lean on our own understanding, we are choosing to rely on what we can see, what we can figure out, and what feels right in the moment. This often looks like making quick decisions without seeking God, trusting our emotions over truth, and relying only on logic or past experience. While these things can be helpful, they are not enough on their own, because our understanding has limits. At first, self-reliance can feel like strength, but over time, it can quietly lead us into difficulty. We don't always see what's really happening. Something that looks good on the surface may not be right for us, and something that feels like a delay may actually be God protecting us. Emotions begin to lead. Fear can make us rush, pride can make us ignore advice, and frustration can lead us to make decisions we later regret. When emotions lead, clarity fades. Sometimes we move forward before we've truly sought God, and in doing so, we can create unnecessary challenges for ourselves, not because we meant to, but because we relied on ourselves instead of seeking guidance. Without wisdom and direction, it's easy to find ourselves in the same situations again and again, wondering why nothing is changing. The truth is, we are limited. We see only what's in front of us, we know only what we've experienced, and we feel only what's happening in the moment. But God sees everything. He sees the beginning and the end, the hidden details we overlook, and the outcomes of every choice. What feels uncertain to us is already clear to Him, and that's why trusting Him matters. What does it mean to trust in the Lord? Trusting in the Lord is more than belief. It's surrender. It means letting go of the need to control everything, choosing faith over fear, and seeking God even when the answer isn't immediate. Trust says, even if I don't understand what's happening, I trust that you do. Think about a time when you made a decision quickly, based on what felt right in the moment. Maybe it seemed logical, maybe it even felt like the best choice. But later you realized you didn't have all the information, you acted too quickly, or you ignored a quiet sense that something wasn't right. We've all been there. Now imagine what could have happened if you had paused, prayed, and sought God first. That small shift can change everything. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. This part of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6 is powerful. In all your ways means not just in big decisions, not just in difficult moments, but in everyday life. To acknowledge God is to invite Him into your choices, seek His guidance, and remain aware of His presence. It turns your life from self-directed to God-directed. The promise is He shall direct your paths. This is where peace begins. When we trust God and acknowledge Him, He brings clarity where there was confusion. He closes doors that would have harmed us. He opens doors we may not have seen, and He leads us into peace and purpose. Direction doesn't always come instantly, but it comes faithfully. Trusting God doesn't mean ignoring responsibility, avoiding decisions, or waiting passively. It means taking steps with prayer, moving forward with humility, and staying open to correction and guidance. It's not about doing less. It's about doing things with God, not without Him. This message isn't just about what we do, it's about how we live. We can ask ourselves, am I trying to control everything? Do I seek God before making decisions? Or am I trusting my feelings more than God's truth? These questions help us realign our hearts. Finally, leaning on your own understanding may feel natural, but it often leads to confusion, frustration, and misdirection. Trusting in the Lord leads to something greater: peace. clarity, direction. Because the truth is, you don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to carry the weight alone. You simply have to trust the one who sees the whole path. Take a moment today to pause, to pray, and to trust God with what you've been trying to carry on your own. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. Thank you for visiting the Guiding Light for the Chosen. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please like and share so it can help others. God bless you and take care.